Alright guys, welcome back. There is a time where Moses Kuria alluded that they are sensing that they are going to lose the election in 2027. And they are losing that election. President Ruto is now coming back to be a strong opposition leader in this country. But things is not the way we are all expecting. Just listen directly from Moses Kuria himself.
And let me also take this opportunity to say that we are not living in normal times. We are living in extraordinary times. And I think it's incumbent upon all leaders to know that we are living in very, very delicate situation as a country. Anybody has got an opportunity to cause chaos, to incite. It's so cheap to organize a demonstration even of 50 people. It has not anybody. You don't even have to be a leader to do it. If you want to use your influence for negative reasons, it is so easy and so cheap to do that. But I just hope that leaders can realize the consequences and the weight of the influence they carry. I think it is sufficient to say that it is a democratic right of anybody to have a political opinion. Rachel's only fault was to have a tattoo of a leader of her choice. Surely how can that be a crime? And I want to say this. Rachel is not going to be buried alone. In my county of Kiambu, 5 people died as a result of the demonstrations. 2 people died in Naivasha. Out of the 9 people who passed away during the demonstrations 2 days ago, they were all from my community. They were all from, for the first time, everybody who died, the IC is from the Kikuyu community. So Rachel just adds to that particular number. And this is a message I want to pass, especially to people from my community. We have sunk this law where human life does not matter. I observe with a lot of concern and worry that even human rights bodies, even Kenya Human Rights Commission, Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, they have not spoken on this matter. Is Rachel's life less important than that of other Kenyans? Even other women rights issues. And I want to commend Senator Mutinda for coming out here, women members of parliament. I am appalled by the low capacity for anger among our women leaders on this matter. And I want to tell them that Rachel's life matters just like that of other women. The people who are talking about femicide, it is also femicide, even if it's politically motivated. And let me say this as I wind up. Let me say this with all honesty. I will defend the right of people in the opposition to be in the opposition. To my death, I will fight for the right to be in the opposition. But equally, they need to safeguard the right of those people who are supporting government. That's the kind of democracy that we fought for. Democracy is not democracy for the opposition. Democracy is democracy for the opposition and democracy for people who are supporting government. And if action is not taken, and taken swiftly, 2007 will be a picnic, as Kirigra said. We are just 1 year short of an election. Do you people want? I heard some people who could not pass by Naivasha 2 days ago say that Naivasha is a Strait of Hormuz, Githurai is a Strait of Hormuz. For example, if you are from Western Kenya and you think this is a problem for this particular region, if you cannot pass by Naivasha next year when we are going to see your loved ones, how would you feel? So let us not really parochialize and regionalize these issues. As a country, when injustice happens to one person, it needs to be a concern for all Kenyans. And I can say here that I can see with some leaders in this country, we are headed for very, very, very delicate times. And the danger is, today we are going to depend on government and police to defend ourselves. Tomorrow we'll defend ourselves and we'll do the needful.
Why are they trying to linger Brigadier Gachagua with, let me say, the prepared war in this country? This is not the first time this guy, Moses Kuria, is trying to compare 2027 and 2007. This is not the first time. And every time he compared it, he's now dragging the name of Rigathi Gachagua in it. I've been a follower of Rigathi Gachagua and have been a follower of William Samoei Ruto. since I start to understand something in politics. Till to date, Rigathi is just giving these people warning. Listen to Kenyans. Kenyans are bitter. Sometimes not the number that I normally share on this script. I should receive some calls. Kindly help us. Speak about these things. You people, elimisheni watu. The other day, I had was it at 84 years old? I cannot mention her name. He called me from Ranga and he was like, what you are doing to try kuelimisha watu is working. Try as much as we can. Our country is sinking. Our country is sinking. We are now witnessing what we witnessed back during the colonial eras. But now the guy has everything that he has. Anytime he got a chance is to drag Rigathi Gachagua and try to revive the spirit of 2027. And that lady was very keen. The blood is still fresh and the blood is crying. And it was clear that the two blooders are still crying. The blood of 2007 and the blood of Gen Z that has just witnessed. And still the Mau Mau blood. And you are still dragging this nation. You are still trying to ni kama like it's and you are still trying to like to reactivate things that is now dormant. Let's not follow that route. Moses Kuria, if you don't have anything to speak to media, if you don't have anything that you can talk to people, kindly please don't revive the spirit of 2007 in this country. Kindly please don't revive the spirits of the misery times that we had in this nation. If you have a problem with Gachagua, you just go and try to solve it as a personal level, but don't drag all these dramas that we witness in this country. We are not heading in a good trajectories. So why is it that these people are worried? That's what I'm trying to explain bit like in 2 minutes remaining in this video. In case this is your first time coming across us, kindly please take a minute or two, click that subscribe buttons, then allow notification buttons to be on. Whenever we shall be producing a video like this one, YouTube will automatically be giving you a notification. The question why? The because is that you realize we realized that William Samoei Ruto won the election in 2022. That is clear. Mimi, everybody voted for Ruto at that time. I didn't voted for him, si compare Korangu, but our family, together with my mother, voted in for him. I cannot deny that fact. He is the president of my mother, but me, my president died. Now, they have realized that this support base, the support base that given this man like 100+1 vote, this support base is now in a talker. This support base is now not pro him. So they have sit down, realized that they are going to lose. And if they are going to lose, they are not going to accept it lightly. And better Raila Amolo Odinga, who used to challenge this matter in a court. But this regime that is now trying to milk Kenyans kabisa, they have their own plans on how they will deal with the repercussions of the past election in 2027. And now they are trying as much as they can to drag one man in this situation so that when these things will be there, they will all drag it to Rigathi Gachagua. They will be all like, okay, hii issue yote is this guy who brought it to us. Hii story yote is it Rigathi who bring the nation where we are. But they should be warned, let this not repeat itself, kwa sababu they will not like it. Even though they have their own evil plan, but why can they just read the history? They should read the history. The other day I was watching this guy who died in Hague. He was trying to wait for his Nini Kule Hague. Then akakufa. We have some in this country Kenya that they are also going there, na tutawaleta tu kuwapeleka waende wamiti Mwenyezi Mungu, kwa sababu things that they are preparing in this country, it's just already crime against humanity. And some has been there, wamerudi evidence wakilifuta. So can you imagine we're appearing in the second phase of it? With those people even watafungua faili yako kweli? Watajua tu you are now, wewe ndio mbaya zaidi. So if these have realized that they are going to go home, let them just try to find a very good exit route to nyumbani. But this exit route starting to threaten us, starting to come up with hizo ni kama vitisho that okay this, so they want to threaten people so that people can now have fear. Okay, tusipopigia huyu mtu tunaenda kuonekana country yetu itaenda kuwa kama hii. That we are not going to buy that ideas as Kenyans. We need change. Ruto must go. What is your thought, guys, on that? Drop it in comment section. I'll be doing my best to read it and giving you a response. And with that, guys, peace and love.